Alright, it's a beautiful morning. Let's make some history. Let's have a look at the outfitting here real quick. You can skip ahead if this part's boring. I think it's kind of cool. So, ship has been completely stripped down. No hard points. No utilities. Optional internals get a little more interesting. Big ol' fuel scoop. Won't be using the AFMUs. The Guardian Frameshift booster, that's the real heart of this thing, making it all possible. Not really carrying anything else. The core internals. Start at the top, I engineered my armor, doesn't really matter. Nice 2D, lightest I could get power plant with strip down. Overcharged to just enough to power things. In fact, I can't even power everything at once. Kind of makes it interesting. 5D thrusters. I wanted to go 4Ds and possibly engineer them to carry the ship. There's no way to do it that I could find. So I went to 5Ds. Clean drive tuning doesn't really matter. The strip down is the only thing that really matters here. The frameshift drive. Went with Mass Manager. It wasn't too big of a difference, but Mass Manager was better. So that baby is maxed out. The 5D life support, once again, just lightweight mod, completely maxed out. Power distributor, I went with the 1D, can't do anything with it. I'm pretty sure I run it disabled, once again stripped down. And the 8D sensors. I wish I could put 2D sensors, 1D sensors, but nope. So, meanwhile, grade 5 light weight, all the way. 3C fuel tank carries 8 tons of fuel, which is just enough for one jump. Didn't want any extra fuel on this thing. She's basically an FSD with a pilot seat strapped to her. So I'm going to check my modules here. I can only power so many things at once. So for most of this trip it's going to be the fuel scoop and the sensors. I will fire up the drive booster later. And we're running at 92% right now. Alright, so let's do this. And let's get some sweet flight assist off action going here. Check out these skills. I most likely won't run into the wall. So we got a few commanders behind me there. I like to live dangerously. I'm totally doing this in open. This thing is, so it's not just really an FSD with a pilot seat, it's kind of wrapped in tinfoil. So, you know, you got a little bit of defense there. So we're going to be plotting a course for Lalandi 25 to 24. 224. 224. 24. 24? 224. 25. Oh, there he goes. So this will be a few jumps away. Make absolutely sure I'm going to only scoopable stars and that my course is being plotted through only those. Being that I have one tank, or one jump's worth of gas in my tank, it would have a bit of a problem if I got stranded at an L-type or something like that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Come on, FA off skills. I've been practicing these. Can I get it lined up before it? Come on. Ah, so close. Almost had it. So we'll do a little bit of cooking show here. Jumpity, jumpity, jumpity. Woo, scoop, scoop, scoop. Did not totally fry my ship right there. Stand back, folks. I'm a professional. Yeah, one jump to go. And we're here. So I'm going to bring her in a little closer, turn parallel to the stream. And I've always been very conservative when it comes to these streams, so I will just slowly drift into that stream there. Charge up the jump drive.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
So we're going to set our destination to the binary companion here. That's one of the nice things about Lalandi, and this is actually why this works. I can fly here, go top off my tank at the companion 14,000 light seconds out, and then once we've got a full 8 tons, the magic will happen. So, Super Cruise is boring, so I've prepared some super fast Super Cruise. Yeah, you can see me looking around there, getting a little bored. At least I didn't fry my ship though, right? Alright, we're here, so let's scoop this thing up.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Alright, so I'm going to turn away from this star. It'd be rather embarrassing to crash into it while I'm plotting my historic jump. Then we'll throttle down. You're going to go turn off the scoop, turn off the sensors, power up the booster, which is going to tax this poor thing to 98%. This 2D power plant is just barely enough to run things. Then we're going to plot a jump to the farthest star I could reach. I tested this a couple days ago. Sinophe MA-R B52-3. You'll note my range is 333.53 light years, but it's actually a tiny bit farther than that, I found, so I'm glad I checked that, or some jerk probably would have outdone me by 0.04 light years a couple days from now. So there you go, 333.57 light years. Now, here is where the problems began. I guess I'll just let it speak for itself. So, let's make some history. Who's ready to make some history? You know, actually first, I gotta show off my commander. So, here's my commander. I mean, look at this. She's about to make history. She's kind of staring off into space there. But no, she's ready for this. So she's ready. Wait. What was that? Wait, what? Alright, so, history. Let's make some history. Alright, let's do this. History. Who's ready for history? That's not history. And we're back. So, yeah. I did this, actually, 2 days ago. It worked great. 1 day ago, a patch dropped. So, long story short, we won't be jumping to Sinophe MA-R B52-3. Instead, we're going to be going to Call 359 Sector KWV D29. I was a little annoyed by that, but I'm over it. So, who's ready to make slightly less history than before?
Frameshift drive charging.
Jumping into the history books. Hopefully no one's already done this. Ludicrous speed! Go! Ba-boom! 333 light years, 0.54. We got a couple teaspoons of fuel left in the tank. We could make 9.25 light year jump still. But yeah, so there you go. We're gonna power down the booster, power up the scoop. We are running on fumes here. And that's a wrap. The Enduring Mercy. LL928, named after the famous LEGO set of the same number. Custom built for this jump. Thanks for watching, everybody.